long as they win.
Celtics fans, be here for our Boston Celtics beanie giveaway day. Every fan in the building gets a Boston Celtics beanie so they can show off their Celtics pride.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing, but when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Fox, and it's Levine in at the 3.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. White, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's White. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Bulls have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He had an impressive number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
He takes it in. Oh!
this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bulls leading by 14. Morningstar, another three for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Offensive rebound. Levine against White. Pass to Tatum. Looking to end the run. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Holiday. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good on the three-point shot. Mr. Perfect's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And then for Chicago, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Levine. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Dosunmu. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Melton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Misses the three. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls ahead. They lead by 18. And the second quarter will get underway just after. He's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Melton. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Chicago. Mr. Perfect comes in for Dosunmu. We've got Holiday. Porzingis is out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Pass to Thor. Tatum against White. The three. Boston again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Thor. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. And here's the break. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
How about Turner's ability to...
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Timeout called the Celtics. Boston making some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. The Bulls also changing it up. Bruce Ellis comes in for Miles Turner. And Levine subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. White the pass to Brown. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. White looking around. 4 on the shot clock. To end the run. 4, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Kessler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 11.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the left wing, here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes. Mr. Perfect's got 46 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Takes it inside.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line.
For the East, Mr. Perfect.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense,
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Boston Celtics. Thank you for being with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Walker Kessler. Fox is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's White with the drive, and it's good, 2 points. White's got his third basket of the night.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside, Porzingis. Brown inside, guarded by LaVine. Brown, good.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Hits it from three-point range. Mr. Perfect's got 9 points here in the second half.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's White, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target. You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kessler against Porzingis. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Brown against Levine, fades and shoots. That shot off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's good from long range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. White, wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Wasted no time on that one. 66 points for Mr. Perfect.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside White. Brown feeling it out a bit. Porzingis with a screen on Levine. And that one drops for him. Brown's got 6.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Here's Buzelis, guarded by Tatum. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 36 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about...
He's checked in for the Celtics. And Chicago also making a switch. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Wilson. We've got Tatum. And it's Cada in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Again, what an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Thorne. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the night.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Brown against Dunn. Nifty move. And the layup good by Brown.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Holiday.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The pull-up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good on the 3. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Brown outside. Pass to White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look.
Keep it up, MP. keep chopping game in.